with everything going on in our country, talking about the student's voice when it comes to their impact of the census and then also voting. What is your perspective on those two items?
Oh, absolutely. So the reason I brought up the census and voting is because we certainly need every voice counted. We need every household counted as we look toward the future. There's going to be a future beyond the pandemic. Can't give you an exact timeline, but when that happens, we're going to be rebuilding the economy, and that's where your degree, certificate, or diploma from this college is going to be essential. It's going to position you to be ready when that time comes. The importance of voting is essential, because the reality is, if you look at what's flawed in our world, in our government, there are opportunities for our voice to matter in influencing policy at the federal level, but also influencing policy at the local level. And so if you look at the social justice movement currently taking place right now, and if you look at police reform measures, a lot of those reform measures are not coming from the federal level, they happen locally. So when it's time to vote for parish council, city council, that vote is just as important as a vote for the President of the United States. Because locally, we have the opportunities to influence and make sure that we have the right leadership in place to support our communities, to build out a quality of life that we all want for one another. And so the importance of voting is, again, critical to the future success of our nation, but also locally where we live. And as I mentioned with the census, that data yields additional financial support from the federal government for us to be able to grow our opportunities locally, not just in higher education, but through our social services networks, through housing for people in need. So all important.